Hello, you great, glorious Leos. This is Maxine Taylor, and I have your forecast for April, which I will share with you in just a minute. I want to make sure that you heard about my latest YouTube show. It's called Choose Happy, and it came about because I was getting all kinds of requests from people and to do something that would help uh, lift their spirits. We all know that our world is in dire need of love and peace and joy and health and happiness and equality and all that good stuff. And it's not happening right now. So what I decided to do was dig into my memory banks and create a very short show, like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, with truths that I have learned. It is not astrology, it's beyond astrology. And so far, people have enjoyed it. I hope you are one of them. There is no charge for it. Just enjoy. So now let's talk about your fabulous, excuse me, your fabulous forecast. Well, let's start with the inevitable Mercury's retrograde, okay? Mercury's going to go retrograde on the 4th, and it's going to stay retrograde till the 25th. Shriek. And so Murphy's Law, of course, kicks in. And if it's going to need repair, if anything's going to happen, it frequently does so on the retrograde Mercury. So you're going to tie up the loose ends of unfinished projects. You are not going to start a new project. You're not going to start a new job. You're going to take care of all the loose ends that you possibly can while it's retrograde. And then when it goes direct on the 25th, they will have been handled. You still have a little leeway there after Mercury goes direct because it moves into the shadow of the retrograde. So it still feels like it's retrograde, but you can get a lot done during that time. That's when I get mine done. So, a word to the wise. Now, let us look at your glorious forecast. First of all, Venus, the planet of love and money and beauty and all things music, art, love, especially love, has been in your eighth house, and you have been undergoing a transformation in your thinking about love. You might have met somebody new, or you might be thinking of an old relationship. But Venus has been in your eighth house, and on the 5th, it's going to move into your ninth. And so the transformation of your attitude, your beliefs about love will be over, and you'll see a much bigger picture when it comes to love. And so the ninth house is long distance travel, higher education. It is seeing a big picture and having options you didn't know you had. Super. Mars is the red planet, and that's what you fight with and fight for because it's number one to you in the eighth house, which it rules because it's ruled by Scorpio. It rules Scorpio, co-rules Scorpio with Pluto. You may find that your anger is quite intense, and you're going to be working through situations that make you angry, and they can involve other people's money. Now, this can be a positive, believe it or not. You can help other people with their financial situations. You can plan to do that because you don't want to start a new project under a retrograde Mercury. Okay, so Mars is going to be in your 8th house of helping other people financially, getting taking care of unfinished joint financial issues. I'm talking about the problems that we often encounter. Okay. On the 30th, Mars moves into your 9th house and you see the big picture and you go for it. And I think it's terrific because Mars is what we put, number one, it's what we fight with and fight for. And I don't mean you're going to, start punching people out, but you're going to take a stand for your belief systems. Now, Mercury is retrograde in that 9th house the whole month. And so you might not be sure, am I doing the right thing? In other words, you're not sure of all of the ideas that are coming to you. Don't you worry, you'll have all the help you need because Venus, of course, is going to be in your 8th house until the 5th, and your whole attitude about love is going to be bigger and better than it ever has been. So you're going to take a stand for your beliefs, and love is one of them. And then on the 29th, Venus moves into your 10th house, and you are the loving leader. So the sun, the giver of life, is in your 9th house. And it sheds a light on your belief system. This whole 9th house says travel. And with Mercury retrograde, I would wait. This is long distance travel. I would not do it. Too much can get confused in the process with Mercury retrograde. On the 19th, the sun moves into your 10th house, and you are the leader. That's what you do, Leo. You lead. And Venus is going to join you there. And so you're going to be a loving leader. And Jupiter, the great benefic, is going to expand your public image, and you are going to be recognized for your leadership ability. And with Jupiter in the 10th house, you can create a certain amount of fame. So your reputation is awesome. Now, we have a new moon on the 8th. That new moon is very different than a regular new moon because it is a solar eclipse. When we have an eclipse, we feel the effects about 2 weeks ahead. And unlike a regular new moon that lasts two weeks, we will feel the effects of an eclipse for at least a year. And it's in your 9th house of the higher mind, your belief systems. And so your belief systems have changed because of the introspection and because of perhaps helping other people. And you're saying, now, what do I want to be when I grow up? How do I want to apply these truths that I've learned? It's really quite powerful and wonderful. Okay. 2 weeks after this eclipse, this new moon, we have a full moon. And it's not an eclipse, it's a regular full moon. That's when things come to a head. It's in 4 Scorpio. Oh, I don't think I mentioned. The eclipse is 19 Aries on the 8th, 19 Aries. And if you have anything around 15 Aries to 24 Aries, this is a new life eclipse for you. The full moon on the 23rd is in 4 degrees of Scorpio. And it balances this desire to spread your wings and soar because it's in your fourth house of home, family, and real estate, and everything that provides emotional security. So family situation, building situation can come to a head if you've waited for your contractor to come over, if you've waited for the builder to come over. This full moon on the 23rd will be very helpful. However, I'm still going to suggest that you don't do any new projects for 2 more days, because that's when Mercury goes direct on the 25th. So have a super April and join me in May when once again I look at your forecast. Till then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.